fewer Americans are using their spare time to pick up a book to read. Those numbers get even smaller when it comes to men and reading, especially when it comes to fiction. But a Charlotte man wants to change all that. He started a book club just for men, hoping to make friends and encourage them to find joy inside the pages of a book. Our Natisha Lance dropped in on the club and found out men like to read fiction too. It's tonight's cover story.
He's a revered novelist, you know, like.
It's a Thursday night in South Charlotte.
Like, there's so much good use of language.
Where an unusual scene is unfolding.
I thought it was very boring. I didn't like the way it was written.
A group of men is holding their monthly book club meeting. Manny Castellano started the group at the beginning of the year.
I wanted to just kind of find like-minded people, like-minded readers, and the reason why it's a men's book club is because with reading being on decline across the entire country, they say even more so across with men, I wanted to do something about it, I feel, and create a community out of it.
Publishers Weekly reports adult book sales dropped more than 9% in May, with overall book sales down 4% since the start of the year. Yet book clubs are estimated to be in the millions.
So for this month's pick, we have The Road by Cormac McCarthy.
I've read this book.
Yeah, it's a Pulitzer Prize-winning book.
The book club, Men Read Fiction Too, partners with Park Road Books in South Charlotte to give members a discount on each book selection.
And I'll put your receipt in there too. Thank you so much.
Thanks so much.
You're welcome.
The group has drawn so much interest that Castellano says he had to create a waiting list to join.
I first joined back in February was the first meeting that I went to.
Patrick Bates was one of the first to join the group after learning about it on Reddit.
I feel like there's not been like a lot of good like third spaces for people, and like we've kind of drifted online and like not really been in a place where we're talking to strangers and putting ourselves out there more.
Book selections for the club have ranged from sci-fi to fantasy and award-winning literary fiction. Castellanos wants to make the group approachable and hopes it will encourage more men to pick up a work of fiction and start reading.
If you're a man and you haven't read a book in a long while, if the last book you read was Diary of a Wimpy Kid or something like that, I urge you to really give the book club a chance and to put yourself out there and read something you normally wouldn't have read.
Natisha Lance for On Your Side Tonight.
That's a terrific idea. The Road, too, they picked. That's a heavy book, a heavy topic. All right, turning back to our